Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I am Mbamalu Places of Bunchuku. On today's video, we are going to be talking about being intentional with friends. You may cry, you may not cry, but just go and bring water in case you cry. So come on, let's get right into this video. It is not my first time of speaking about friendship. I got so pissed off sometime that I had to make a video about friendship. I would recommend it to you just to know the basics, know the qualities of a friend, what you'll be looking at in friends. But I would always say it's one thing to make a friend, and it's another thing to keep that friend. Friendship is all about work, it's about intentionality, it's about knowing the value of this person you call a friend, and not only talking to them and making them as friends, but trying to maintain the friendship. And this is an area where I keep telling myself, BB Somtochukwu, you need to do better. It's not only you, I'm also struggling with it, but the only thing is that we are striving to be better. So the first step, I would just tell you to know yourself. The first step is to know yourself. For you to be able to maintain a friendship, to start a friendship, to know another person, you must put the work in yourself. Who are you as a person? Oh, your name is Mbamalu Blessings Somtochukwu, and that's the only thing you know about yourself. Some of you actually have not lived life. I'm not telling you to be rascal. No, I'm not talking about being rascal. Some of you have lived so long people pleasing. Get to know yourself. Know what you like. Know what you don't like. Know your boundaries, your values. You must know yourself first before you try to know another person. So the first step of maintaining a friendship, of making good friends, of being a good friend, is to know yourself. Constantly look for self-developing things. Develop yourself, know yourself, be a better person in general. Number 2 is choose the right set of friends. And this is why number 1 is very important. If you know yourself, it is very easy to choose people who align with where you're going to choose people who have the same values as you. I mentioned in my last video that people are different, people have different backgrounds, different upbringing, different everything, and for you to not enter into the lion's den and make friends who would not be beneficial to you and you beneficial to them as well, you have to choose your friends, and you cannot choose without knowing yourself. So when you know yourself, you are able to make better friends. I've always been against people who are always saying, oh, you pick your friends, you don't like talking to anybody. My dear, pick your friends, choose your friends, okay? And also have qualities that would make them want to choose you as a friend. That is why it's so important that you develop yourself. When you develop yourself, get rid of the traumas that you have, get rid of the daddy issues or any trauma that you have. Just leave it that side. Make sure you have qualities that would help them choose you as well, because friendship is a mutual thing, okay? It's meant to be mutual. It's not meant to be something one-sided. So in as much as you choose them, do they choose you as well? Okay. Number 3 on how to be intentional with making friends or keeping friends is that the first one is that you've already known yourself, you've already chosen your friends. Number 3 is that you have to get to know them. I know that you've already chosen them based on they have the same values as you are, they are good people, they care about you, you like them as much as they like you. But it doesn't just end there. That's why I said at the beginning of this video that friendship is more to just making friends. It's about maintaining them. Know your friends, know what they like, know what they don't like, know their boundaries so you don't cross it, and let them know your boundaries as well. Yeah, respect their boundaries. People change, you understand? So each time just get to know them as well. If it's working, if it's not working, yeah, because there's always this butterfly in my belly stage of friendship. So when that part phases, like, what else, what's next? So that's why it's very essential that you get to know your friends, because you would not know everything at once. You get it? So know yourself, number one. Choose your friends, number two. Know them. And we move to number four. So number four is quite similar to number three, which is knowing yourself. As I said earlier, people change, so you have to be intentional about discussing with your friends. It doesn't have to be something very serious. It can be very casual. I mean, you guys are friends, so you guys should be able to be comfortable with it. Know when you guys value have changed. Discuss about it. Oh, Neka, you said that your favorite food is jollof rice. Is it still jollof rice? Which changed to what is different? I'm just asking you because I care and I really want to know. By this time, remember, it's not only you that is doing it. The both of you are intentional. When it comes to intentionality, and when there are disputes, the both of you are also willing to settle the disputes. It's not the one that when a dispute comes, one party says, and I don't want to talk about it. The person doesn't even care to settle the dispute, and you're busy there draining yourself to settle the dispute, right? So that's one thing. Review your friendships, review your values. I'm just saying this thing casually now, but trust me, putting in the work is hard. Because imagine imagine when it comes up now and you now find it difficult to start talking about it. You understand? So I'm just saying it now very casually, as it's very easy to do, but all these things require intentionality. It requires efforts. It requires failing and starting over again. So check up each other. So another point, I don't even know what number I am in now. We need to put in the work. Friendship is not all about I'm not a text person. Okay, when you have Mr. Ada, he is not a text person. Mr. Ade is a call person. The both of you will now say, oh, because I'm not a call person, I will not call the other party. No. Sometimes friendship is about negotiation and compromise, to be very honest. Sometimes you would need to stretch yourself to maintain a particular relationship. Friendship is not all about that. One party who is not the calling party would intentionally be a calling party. You understand? Yeah, the other person who is not a texting person will intentionally be a texting person in order to maintain the relationship. Remember, as I've been saying, this thing is not a one party. It shouldn't be one party that is doing the thing. Yeah, it shouldn't be only you. Yes, you, my lovely bee. It shouldn't be only you that is doing such a thing. Your other friend should also be doing the same thing, because one thing about life is that when you leave a burden of a relationship on one party, the person who the responsibility now, or who does everything, would get tired and easily frustrated, and you see that little things which were not meant to be issues become issues. So that's why I told you guys that the third step is to actually know the person who you've actually chosen as a friend. Because when you know that person now, you have known, oh, Adao is a calling person, oh, and I've already known myself. Me, I know sure that I cannot even cope with call. I prefer text. But because I've known myself and now I know Ada, we can work on how to make the relationship work. You get it? Are you understand? We can actually work on how to get the relationship work. Remember, I've said this before, I am a big fan of mutuality. You shouldn't leave one person to always be the person checking up on you, always being the person to help you out in time of need, always being the person to advise you, and you're just stagnant there. You're like, he doesn't need it, no matter what. No matter what. So these are the 5 steps. I think I'll give a bonus tip. A bonus tip about maintaining relationship: be free, be open to disclose whatever you don't like. And whenever you feel that your value has changed, be free to tell the other person, oh, I do not like jollof rice. So I'm using jollof rice as an example. It's not that it's only jollof rice or it must be food, because you guys say that it's part of the talking stage on necessary things. It's not only about jollof rice, but I'm just using it as an example. And it can be, I've noticed that I don't really like people who talk too much these days. I used to be a talkative, and I really like people talking before, but I've already changed, and I don't really like people who talk as much. Feel free to communicate, because sometimes we feel that people are know it all. No, wrong mindset that people do carry. People think that friendships do not need as much care and nurturing as romantic relationships. No, I tell you for a fact that if you find it difficult to maintain a normal friendship, you would not succeed in romantic relationships, because first of all, you guys would become friends. If you guys are not friends, I don't know how you people now ended up being romantically entangled. So friendships need as much work as romantic relationships. It's just that when it comes to romance, the person is no longer just a friend to you, so you up your game. We've come to the end of this video. Did you learn something? Did I miss anything? Do you think that there is more to maintaining your friend? Please, if there's anything I left out, tell me in the comment section. I really love the way you guys give me your insights. Yeah, so I have come to the end of this video. Please let me wear my glasses back. I hope that your purpose of clicking this video was fulfilled. I tried as best as I can to make it short and snappy so that nobody gets bored. If you fulfilled the purpose of clicking this video, do like, share. Remember to be subscribed, to stay subscribed. And I will see you in my next video.